What's up, guys? Got a new knife for you today, and I'm pretty excited about it. It's the ZT-0640, and it is zero tolerance and Ernest Emerson design. You can see Emerson design, 20 CV steel. We'll get into it in 1 second here, but I've seen a couple other reviews on YouTube for this. One of them was good, one of them was not good, and I gotta tell you, this is a good one in my opinion. It is, and I'm gonna tell you why I like it so far. So we'll start off with the blade. It is a clip point blade, and you have stonewash on the flats and satin on the bevel and the swedge area up here. This is a thicker stock than what ZT, the last few ZTs that have came out have been thinner, but this is back to thicker, which is good. I like that. That's thickness, and then behind the edge slid off there. Hold on. That's the thickness behind the edge. So a little thick behind the edge. It is 3 3/4, almost 3 3/4 inch blade. So very big blade inside of this handle, so it comes all the way to the end there. You can't get your finger in there. In fact, it's got so much blade inside the handle that part of the blade sticks up outside of the handle, and we'll talk about the uses for this in a little bit. So that's the blade, 20 CV, like I said. Very, very nice blade. No jimping on it. Deployment is by thumb disc, so you can thumb flick it. It flicks out very, very nice. Like I said, this little lip serves a kind of different purpose. You can front flip it. Okay. Now, some people might be hard at first for some people, but you might have to use a little wrist, but it is doable. And then if you come around here on your other side with your middle finger, it's hard, but it is doable. It is stiffer for some reason, or actually I think I know the reason why. If you try to open it with your thumb on the lock bar side, it is still harder. And I think that is because the detent ball goes so deep into that hole that when you're doing it right-handed, it comes out easier, but since it's so deep, the left hand, when you're pressing it that way, the ball is still staying in, and so it's harder. So is it harder to spidey flick than most knives? Yes, but I think this will improve over time. Is it doable? Yes, it is. So for all the people that were out there that had questions about it, like me before I got the knife, because I saw some people couldn't do it, some people could, but I think with a little practice that you guys would be able to. Now, what I really wish they would have done is if they would have put some rows of jimping right here. I'm almost thinking about doing it myself, putting some jimping right over there. Now, if you did that, this thing would flip open like nobody's business. The detent ball, since it's so deep, it would have to be more shallow for it to really get easier with the middle finger flick. But like I said, with some practice, you can do it. But thumb, you can slow roll it very easy, and you can deploy it very easy. So the deployment, I have no issues with the deployment. I think that was some negatives that was out there on a review I saw, but I think that's going to be depending on person to person. Like I said, I think with practice you can do it. So that's what I'm going to say about deployment. Action. Now this is on phosphor bronze washers, and you can see those. Now the ZT0620 was on phosphor bronze, and it has the same feeling as that. If you felt one of those before, how it has the very, very glassy smoothness. This feels like it's on glass. That's how good it is. And now, look, that's only going to get better. It's not dropping shut, but you can shake it. And that, like I said, I just got this, so it's going to get better. But the action, I'm very, very happy with the action. Some aesthetic things, people don't like the yellow, black and yellow scales. It looks yellow to me, kind of sort of green, but look at how easy this is going to be to make new scales for. By the way, check out that. I like it when you can see CNC lines right there. Fit and finish is awesome. Another thing, this goes into ergos, because this is a step up and it's done very good, like rounding. It feels like a thicker handle, and actually it is actually a thicker handle, but it's good for ergos. Yeah, 0.54. So yeah, but it just feels very good in the hand. You have jimping right here, but where your hand really wants to be is right on top of this thumb disc. So it would have been nice for jimping along the top right here, and then where the front flipper is. So that would have been nice, but it feels very good in the hand. This pocket clip is another cause for concern, but let's talk about the value. You're getting 20 CV, carbon fiber, titanium frame lock, made in the USA for $240. So very, very competitive. By the way, these carbon fibers, this kind of like bolster locks here, but ZT went ahead and put a over travel stop. I don't know if you can see the little hump right there. But there is a steel lock bar insert with an over travel stop along with this carbon fiber. So fit and finish is just great on this knife. It's very, very awesome. Talked about ergos are very good. Now this pocket clip, as you can see, not a lot of room. So that's another complaint, which I see. But look at the hole. Here's the saving grace. Look at that hole pattern. That's you got Benchmade written all over that. So anything that's going to fit a Benchmade is going to fit this. I have a deep carry Benchmade Lynch clip on order for this. So that's going to make it really awesome. But these are thick pants and it still gets in there. It's just going to be really secure and it's going to be sticking out that much. So of course I can't accept that. So I usually like deep carry. So I'm going to definitely get that Lynch deep carry Benchmade clip. And once that happens, I don't see anything wrong with this knife. Like I said, you can do all your methods of opening. It's just a little more difficult. Okay, but if you can get past that, you got a big time winner. Big time winner. And let me get the weight real quick, and then I'll want to compare it to one other knife that I have, which is the steel wheel resonance. So you're going to see some similarities. Here's a full slab of carbon fiber versus carbon fiber bolsters, titanium frame lock, D2 blade running on one bronze, one Teflon. And this weighs 3.2 and this weighs 4.4. So still a great, not bad weight right there. Come on, turn off. Okay. Yeah. So this knife, you feel it, and it has great action. It just flies open and drops shut. Like I said, I think this will get dropped shut, but this feels like built like a tank. This feels like the ZT built like a tank, and you could see the stock thickness. By the way, I added this thumb disc. This isn't the stock thumb disc for the steel wheel. I had to file it down to make it fit. But this does have a deep carry clip. But buying US gives you that certain pride of ownership. Some of you may feel. I'm starting to feel like that more. With USA made blades and stuff. But anyway, this also reminds me of okay, so here's the Resident. It reminds me of that a little bit, and it also reminds me of the Fire Tac. Now I don't have a picture of the Fire Tac, so I'm gonna put it on the screen. And this is 240. The Fire Tac's 400, and this has everything that the Fire Tac has. You know what I mean? So made in USA, everything. So like I said, this is a winner in my book. I've handled a lot of knives. This is a winner. Don't be scared to buy this knife. Some people may say it's not good or it's ugly. Honestly, I really don't care about the way the handle material. I like that it's carbon fiber. That's all I really care about. I guarantee you people are going to be making aftermarket scales, so I would not be worried about the scale color at all. What else do I have to say about this? I think that's it. I think it's a home run. So, but you guys make up your own decision, and don't be scared if somebody says that it's not good, because you might get it and really like it, like me. Anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. Talk to you later.